Also, from Indian side, first time coming to Jeddah, adopted common declaration for peace and reconciliation on behalf of your leadership. Mr. Kashmiri Shaukat is the chairman of United Kashmiri People National Party. Floor is yours. Sir, please join us. Interfaith International is not only for the one faith or religion. We support also group and the people.
First of all, I would like to thank you, Mr. Bureau. Thanks, Dr. George, for providing us this opportunity to be a part of today's symposium on the 13th anniversary of Interfaith International. I, on my personal behalf, as Exiled Chair of United Kashmir People's National Party, and also on behalf of those who cannot attend such a special gathering at International Forum. My special gratitude for Dr. Josh Graves, who has always provided space to us inside the UNHCR since 1999 onwards. Dr. Josh is undoubtedly a great human being and world leader in defending and highlighting human rights of all the marginalized people and nations, and particularly his interest in defense of our rights is what commendable. Again, I'm very much thankful to Dr. Josh Graves. We are long associates, and under his leadership, we always try our best to highlight the miseries of our peoples. And also, it's due to Dr. Josh Graves we were able to bring lot of people inside the United Nations building and sit together and think way forward how we can bring the peace in the regions. There are some governments who don't like, even they hate with peace. And Interfaith International has credit to organize such wonderful events, not only for the Kashmiris, but it is the Interfaith International who organize events for Opera Sindhi, Baloch, Pashtun, and all the regions, even including in Indian side of the Kashmir or the other parts. So, I'm very happy that Interfaith International again got the status. It was very sad stories. The sum of governments, do not like to listen. They are not ready to give the space for the religious minorities. Every government has their own agenda, but only the democratic countries recognized our basic rights. But all those countries where there is no democracy, they are not ready to give the space to the human rights defenders, the religious minorities, and ethnic groups, and the historical nation. And we are the unfortunate nations, historical nation. We are divided forcefully, and now our area, which is under Pakistani occupation, used as launching pad for the terrorist activities. And nobody is ready to open their eyes to see what happened. Only 3 days ago, 22 children, hardly 17, 18 years old, were kidnapped. And when the peoples and the parents protest in District Park, they were threatened and asked them, don't say anything regarding these missing children. They will come back within 2 months, and 2 months you people should keep quiet. But people are raising the voices, and it is one of the prescribed organizations who kidnapped them, and now they are in that prescribed organization's custody. On one hand, the government of Pakistan is saying that she has dismantled all the terrorist infrastructure and all the organizations who is banned, but it is open secret that still the terrorist activities is going on in our areas, and the people are protesting. It is published in the newspapers, local newspapers, but government keep quiet. Thus, they are sending the intelligence agencies personnel and asking them, we are trying to bring your children back, but you don't make a noise. Means the protest in favor of the missing voice is the noise for the rulers. And what the religious minorities in our region, and that is the credit to the Dr. Charles Graves, Mr. Bureau, that they are always organizing the seminars, the side events regarding the miseries of the religious minorities who lived in Pakistan, like Ahmadiyas, like Shias, like other groups who have no any say, and the intelligence agencies and the government backed those extremists who always pretending that we are superior, when there is the concept of superiority that this religion is great and that religion is false. How we can bring the harmony among different religions? And one thing, Mr. Document, it is a very sad story for the Uyghurs. And he complained that OIC and the rest of the Muslim rulers did not say anything regarding the Muslims who lived in China, their miseries, their freedom of expression, their freedom of religion is totally compromised. Because in our areas, and the Muslim rulers, they believe in personal liking and disliking. Here, they like, they speak, like against United States, against Canada, against Belgium, against Europe. Everywhere where there is a democracy, if anybody who used his freedom of expressions The whole OIC is organizing protests against the European ethos. But why they are saying this? Why they are saying that? But in their regions, where they rule us, and where they don't like to say things, like China, where the Muslims have no right to practice their religious practices, and the other areas. So that's why we are victim of personal liking and disliking of the systems who belongs to those countries where the Muslims ruled us. They are not pro-people, they are not pro-democracy, they are not believing in a religious harmony. So it is the time, it is our duty, under the leadership of Dr. George, we pray for his long life, that we must focus on those areas where people have no freedom of expressions, the people have no political rights, where there is the historical, cultural nations have no right to protect their language and culture. It's a very alarming situation. So we shall fight unitedly. Long live Dr. Charles Gray, long live Interfaith Internationals. Let us united fight against oppressions, fight against religious discriminations, fight against those who are ruling us, but they did not honor the democracy, equality and dignity of the human being. Thank you very much for this opportunity in me. And again, my gratitude to all Interfaith International team, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I would like to thank you.